Hey guys, my name's Sky. I'm an Australian artist, and I have been playing around a bit lately with using watercolor and Prismacolor pencil over the top. I read about this effect on a site called Empty Easel, and it's a really good site with lots of resources, but I thought I'd give it a try myself and share the results. I've also done a shorter video of this in Spanish. My Spanish isn't that great because I am learning, but I just thought it would be good to share it with other people who speak Spanish as well. Anyway, for this effect I started just using a plain yellow watercolor and doing that on a smooth watercolor paper and drawing an orb, which I based off this one here. I left a light source on the left side and a dark shadow on more darker yellow on the right side because I wanted to make the ball look 3D, and then I went over the top with pencil. So my first one, I just went over the top with yellow Prismacolor pencils and did a shadow in the background with different greys and a purple background all up. So I'm quite happy with this effect actually. I think that the yellow underneath helps give it a sort of luminosity, and then going over in pencils really makes the yellow brighter in spots but also doesn't get rid of the yellow underneath, and I think it gives a good even background tone, which can be difficult in pencils. For my second one, I again did the yellow yellow watercolor, but I went over the top with green pencils this time, and I wanted to do that because I wanted to make the ball look like it was a kind of lime green, but when the light hits it, it makes it yellow because yellow is a lighter color of green. I also prefer this one to the first one because I've left a gap between the background and here, and often orbs have a really bright highlight just on the very edge, and I think this one looks better for that reason. So again, I've done the shadows in greys as well underneath it, fading out towards the outside. And for the last one, I use oranges and reds, and I also like the effect of this one. You'll have noticed that I also included a little bit of the grey in the darker sides here, and I've actually put a bit of orange into the shadow. I did this because as objects get more shaded and as they're darker, they lose their brightness and colour, so I wanted to take some of the brightness away, and any reflected light off the orange ball would be in the shadow a little bit, so there's a little bit of orange in that shadow. So I think the effects are really good. I'm going to keep playing around with it. If you have any other suggestions for other ideas, if you want to hear more about other things I do, comment below, or like the video or subscribe. And I will be back with more effects. I'm going to try and do full big pictures of either landscapes or animals next using these effects that I've found, and I'll see how they go and show you the results. Thanks for listening. Bye.